There we go. Hooray. I'm
Hello.
new to this.
We're just a couple of seasoned pros.
Oh, fuck yeah. Hello, OG team.
Hello, super friends. OG
Hel-
team.
Oh, that's right. I forget we also have the podcast with the Paul Salt and the Super Friends, featuring Paul Goodman is the
It's
way
just
it
the
goes.
two of us, though.
Yeah. No, we're hoping for the Super Friends to join. We've turned down a lot of applications, guys, but keep at it. We appreciate you.
Yeah.
We have an announcement to make.
Hmm.
Now, having started the podcast back in 2016, December of 2016, we started
Fucking
this
hell.
horrible thing. Oh no, fucking hell. Sat in this very room I'm in now, actually. How
That's true. It
things
was
have
so
changed.
cold.
We were so cold, and we were so watching Zack Snyder. It was unbearable. Nevertheless, we have, for the first time in its run, decided that it will be necessary to take a little hiatus, I'm afraid. We've kept this thing going through thick and thin, really, over the years. There's an awful lot that's happened, an awful lot of difficult situations for both of us.
Yeah.
Moves across the world, close family members dying, and various things that have affected physical and mental health.
Lots of indigestion, some hemorrhoids.
Yep. I remember editing the podcast in a hospital once, so my sister dislocated a kneecap. All sorts of absolutely ridiculous situations.
I've edited in a
occurred.
hospital too. Many
Really?
hospitals, in fact, yeah.
Fuck me.
Not at the bedside of a loved one, but
She really kept interrupting me. It was really awkward.
selfish. So selfish.
I know, right? I remember the episode. It was Ready to Rumble, the Sean one with the wrestling.
Ah, yeah, I specifically remember editing one of the Halloweens
Jesus.
in a waiting room, yeah, just before I went to have a glucose test.
Ooh. We didn't need that. After the Halloween app.
Yes, please.
Yeah, we've released monstrous Halloween episodes in spite of everything. But, sorry, we should get specific. People might be getting worried. They might be thinking, are they ending this? No. The hiatus shall last until the middle of September. So that's a little over 2 months. So
I'm going to be 38 when we start up again.
that's more grotesque than anything I'm willing to think about.
Yeah, I was lying in bed this morning and thinking, oh God, we haven't been doing this for 10 years, have we? Oh no, thank Christ. But being 38
Soon.
is somehow worse.
That is bad. We're only 2 years out, mate. And that's
brilliant.
that's what's wonderful about it. Yeah, so basically the reason we're taking this hiatus is that I am at the end of my degree. I've somehow managed to keep cranking these things out
Yeah.
in spite of the fact I've been doing a master's degree for the past 2 years.
Despite everyone screaming at you to stop.
To stop and focus and try and make the most of all the opportunities around me. I haven't done that. I've been podcasting instead. And, it's just, we're at the point now where I think I really just have to focus on the dissertation. I have 2.5 months to write 15,000 words on a topic that I feel barely prepared to write anything about. My worst nightmare is I'll sit down to write a draft of this thing and it'll be like 7,000 and I'll be like, right. Okay then.
Put in a couple of knob jokes.
Just really beef this thing out a bit. Webster's Dictionary defines a film as...
The first film, I believe, was Bad Boys.
But boys...
The 78 Zs.
It is... Yeah, essentially, this week we were due to do... what's it called? The Football Factory?
Football Factory.
Yeah.
Danny Dyer's Football Factory. See you cunt, I'll cut you first.
And maybe that, more than anything else, affected my decision. It's not an easy decision to make. I do still love this podcast. I love doing it. It's something I feel I'm able to do well in a situation where that is a dwindling list and something I much appreciate being able to interact with. I find it very comforting to listen back to the episodes.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I am very much hoping and looking forward to getting back to this in September because we have some very fun episodes ahead.
Not least Football Factory.
Not least Football Factory, but also I believe we've got another Nell ep coming up.
Oh, yeah.
We've got I've got a Roll Plus Heart ep coming up, a very exciting one involving a certain Ken Russell film that I'm looking forward to getting into. We've got a very cool plan for Halloween this year that I'm looking forward to doing.
Yeah.
There's a lot of good stuff coming. So
Yeah. We've got plans.
We've got plans, and we're still going to get to episode 400 before we reboot this thing into what we hope to be a sort of Paul and Paul history of cinema.
Yeah.
So, yeah, look out for that. So we'll be going past Christmas, which does mean this year we'll get to do a New Year's film, because episode 400 will be, I guess, sometime in February or March. Yeah, so we can think about the worst ever New Year's film and cover that.
Fantastic.
And get that out January 1st.
See, we've got plans.
Oh, another important word. I should have structured this to get more of the urgent stuff out front. Maybe I'll put a disclaimer at the front to be like, hey, here's the key points.
Could you put it all in the title of the episode?
Here are the key points. Now let's bumble over it for about 10 minutes. The Patreon is going to continue. I think mainly for my own sanity, we're going to be doing, little bits and pieces, little chats, discussions, maybe talks about films that we've seen, some quizzes, some more of the various strands that we like, just a lot of stuff, and I'm going to be doing those with Monsieur Goodman, and also a few lovely guests that we've had over the years. And
a few sort of mistrusting, unworthy guests, maybe.
Who are they? And that includes a Patreon special we're going to record immediately after this with some academia talk, basically. Some stories from the degree, which we did a few years ago, but I don't remember doing since. So,
lovely.
Let's get into that. So, yes, if you want more Paul content, please do come on to the Patreon. In particular, your support right now would be much appreciated and a much-needed confidence boost. You can, after all, become a member for just $1 a month. So, come on over.
Yeah.
If you want that Paul content, come into it.
I know you do.
I actually think you might do.
Some people do. They've told me this, and I hate them for it, but they keep coming back.
Yeah, absolutely.
So yeah, I think it can't be understated the effect of just occasionally listening to two great white guys having a chat.
Oh, everybody loves it. Everybody loves it and needs more of it. Is the feedback that I've gotten from our audience poll. So interact with that. Why not?
Every morning.
I'm so up in that poll. Yeah. So essentially that's it. So thank you very much for your patience, everyone. We look forward to picking the podcast back up come September and running it into the end zone, as they say in basketball.
I thought you were going to say running it into the ground and running that sucker into oblivion.
I have decided to sabotage this whole thing.
Beginning with a hiatus.
Can it not be argued that this entire podcast really was an argue to the Conservative government in the UK? And with it gone, do we really still have a sort of voice to share here?
Yes.
Oh, good.
To both.
That's reassuring.
Yeah.
So come back and listen to that. The New Labour podcast launching which isn't New Labour, but is New Labour.
Yeah.
Uncapitalised. You have to roll it in. New Labour.
New Labour.
New Labour.
Yeah.
Chunga. Yeah. In the meanwhile, keep watching bad movies. Wait, what's the point of this podcast?
I don't remember anymore.
So look forward to more of us struggling for our search for meaning, folks. See you in a couple of months. Have an excellent summer.
Yeah, take care of yourselves. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Hi, Paul here. I haven't said too much. Haven't said too much that isn't just a stupid joke. But yeah, thank you so much. It's been really, really lovely. I love having this thing going on, and yeah, it's something that we're both very, very proud of, and very, very grateful for everybody who's listened and taken part. And yeah, see you in 2.5 months after we all grow some.
Beautiful. So long, folks.
So long.
Bye.